The name of my foundation is the Polite Way Foundation, and it benefits single mothers. The reason I decided to start that foundation is pretty self-explanatory. I think we've all been impacted by a single mother, whether we know them personally or we lived in a single-parent home or whatnot. But the numbers are very staggering. I mean, there's roughly 14 million single parents in the U.S., and they account for 22 million children. And on top of that, 27% of them live in poverty, so they need help. And the kids are our future, but in order for our kids to grow and to flourish into great citizens, they need their home life to be sufficient. And the parents are running the household, whether it's the mother or the father. I focused on single mothers, but I'm not excluding the fathers, just for the simple fact that the majority of the single-parent homes are run by the women. I think it's something that's very needed, and it's close to my heart, and that's why I decided to start the foundation.
I started my foundation, Cause.mpg, because I was fortunate enough to make it to the NFL, and I wanted to be able to give back to the youth.
I started the Chris Wilson Foundation because I saw a need. I saw an achievement gap, pretty much, and I was trying to figure out what issue can we address that is pretty comprehensive in closing up that achievement gap, and we came up with education. Education, and specifically literacy rates. Literacy rates are the foundation of education. So, in accomplishing our goals and improving literacy rates, we're able to give kids that solid foundation that they can take in whatever direction they would like to take it in. The importance of giving back. Let's distinguish giving back from just giving in general. I think it's a lot more important to just give. People expect that, once you make it to a certain level, you should give back. And that's true, but I think it's more important that people understand that, no matter what you have going on in your life, and no matter what you've achieved, it's important to just give, plain and simple.
Giving back is important because it shows my appreciation to those who supported me through my journey in life.
It's important to give back because many of us are very fortunate, and it's important to uplift others that are in need. I think there's no other way, a better way to show how much you care about somebody than giving them time. It's not always about writing a check or about anything like that, but it's about showing them how much you care and showing them that you care enough to do what you can to uplift them.
The Chris Wilson Foundation has done a number of things in the community. First and foremost, we try to have fun. So we hold an annual football camp for the youth ages 9 to 16. Gives them a chance to come out and interact with some NFL guys and to get some instruction that they can take back to their respective schools. We do an annual gala, which is pretty much a banquet type event that features a silent auction, food and music and mingling, and all of the proceeds go to the Chris Wilson Foundation and to educational initiatives.
My foundation has supported the Boys and Girls Club down in Miami, Florida with their uniforms for football, and I also have a Christmas drive that I do down there for supporting them with toys.
The Polite Way Foundation has contributed to the community in many ways. We have put together Christmas toy giveaways, sponsoring children for their youth activities, whether it's football, baseball teams. In the future, we plan to find ways to uplift the parent themselves, whether it's helping them get back into school, maybe a tuition, a stipend of some sort, or just a financial literacy program that we're devising to help them understand and budget in a way that'll be beneficial for their family. And the sky's the limit. as far as where this thing can go. So I'm very excited about the direction we're headed, and I'm just looking forward to growing and changing lives.
My fondest Pitt memory is when I came in with the class of '99 and we were able to accomplish a lot of goals that we did here, you know, learning a lot of things from the older guys, you know, me being a younger guy and just seeing a lot of things, looking up to the older guys. So just being able to go to them bowl games and have fun and just being around the fellas, that was my fondest Pitt memory.
My fondest Pitt memory would have to be my sophomore year, I believe it was, when we lost 5 games in a row. Times were tough, and it was hard, man. We found a way to turn it around. We won 6 in a row, and we were able to go to a bowl game and win the bowl game. So just remembering that fight, that we all stuck together and we all continued just to plug away, and we came out and turned out 6 wins, become bowl eligible, and then go down to the Tangerine Bowl and win that convincingly. That was my fondest memory.
We had a tradition at the time where we would, after the win or the loss, we would go over to the band section at the opposite end of the field, and we would sing the fight song. And the reason that memory is so fond to me is because you know, it brought us together and showed teamwork, not only amongst my teammates, but with, you know, in between the team and the student body. We all shared in the wins, and we all shared in the losses, and I appreciate that, and I took that with me beyond my years at Pitt.
On the behalf of the Polite Way Foundation, I want to thank everyone for attending and supporting us, because we need your help. We want to make a difference in the world, and every little bit helps. Thank you.
We want to thank everyone for coming out to Dessert Tasting for a Cause.
On behalf of the Cause.mpg Foundation, we'd like to thank you all for coming out to support the Dessert Tasting for a Cause.